Hello everyone! Today I'm going to share with you a few natural remedies that I find really effective in reducing fever, recovering from a cold, running nose, as well as body aches. Welcome back to Dawn for Life, bringing you tips and tricks to be healthier and happier in life. Recently, I was down with a flu virus, and the last time I was sick was about a year or more ago, so I've actually forgotten some of these natural remedies that I used to do to help me feel better faster. So today I'm making this video for my future reference, and I hope you will learn something new from it as well. So besides the normal tips of staying hydrated with warm water throughout the day, let's get on to the other tips. So first of all is horseradish root. You can get it in a pharmacy or maybe a health food store in the form of pills. It's very good when you just started having a runny nose. You take that, and I've had good experience with it. It just stops there and doesn't go further if it's just a common cold, not a strong virus. And the other thing that I really like is this. Tulsi. This one I got it from Himalaya brand in Malaysia. Traditionally in Ayurveda, it's used to treat cough and cold, but I find it really good for fever as well. It really balances out your body and helps you feel better. It's very effective. The only thing that I find a bit scary is the capsule I show you. The capsule is green. So Tulsi is actually holy basil, and if you have fresh herbs, you can also put them in 2 cups of water and boil them a little bit and drink from it, just like any other tea. And that would work as well. If you are in an emergency, you do not have both of these at home, I really hope you have some ginger at home, because ginger really helps. One way I do it, slicing lots of ginger, shredding them, and then dry fry them until they smell fragrant, like they don't have the raw ginger smell anymore, and then add in cool cooked rice. Stir them up, add some salt, and then your nose stops running the next day. And also you can make ginger tea. Cut a thumb size and boil the water and drink it. A Neti pot is really good. This is a Neti pot. It's very easy to use. I got this from iHerb. I don't know if they still sell it, but I'll link it down below if they do. Oh, it's made in China, but it's really good. So the shape and everything is very easy to use. I've tried other Neti pots before, but it just makes my brain hurt. It doesn't go to the brain, but it goes up to your sinuses, and it could hurt. So this one is very good to clear out your nostrils, everything that's inside. Sometimes I see some shreds, or what do you call it? Some blood coming out. So if it's left inside, it's more prone to being attacked by virus. After using the Neti pot, you can drip some mustard oil in your nose with a dropper. If you don't have mustard oil, you can use virgin coconut oil and sesame oil. Not the toasted one, the raw sesame oil. Olive oil may work too, but it has to be good quality. I've tried olive oil that's not so good, and it actually stinks. So when your flu comes with fever, one thing that really worked for me, and it actually tastes good, you know, all kinds of medication are like bitter, but this really worked for me when I had dengue about two years ago. And it's taking 2 tablespoons of raisins, put them in a little bowl or cup, and pour hot water over them. Let them soak until the water cools down. Crush the raisins and drink the water. For me, I didn't feel like eating at all when I had my dengue fever, so I actually drank everything and ate the raisins as well, and my fever was in control. It was so amazing. So that really worked, and it's actually sweet and nice. And in Ayurveda, sweetness brings down heat. Which brings me to my next point, which is eating fruits. Choose fruits that are sweet over sour fruits. So like watermelon, coconut would really help you with reducing your fever. Recently, I've shared 2 breathing techniques to cool down your body that you can practice during your fever. I'll link it up above my head and you can check it out there. If you have a fever that comes with body ache, cut them into slices and boil them in a big pot of water for about 20 minutes. Then add them to your hot bath and stay in there for at least 20 minutes. But if at any time you feel suffocated or you can't really breathe, please get out of the bath, because I was actually forcing myself to stay longer than 20 minutes and I felt like I couldn't really breathe, but I continued staying in there, and when I got out, I really felt like I'm going to faint. And if you ever feel like you're going to faint, sit down and put your head between your knees. Just bring your head down and you will recover. Take deep breaths and just relax. When we're sick, our body really tense up and it makes us so tight and uncomfortable. So after the hot bath, you can join me in a gentle yoga sequence for when you're sick, to open up the body again and make you feel much better. I'll also link this up above my head and down below in the description box. I also read about this somewhere, but I've never tried it myself. It's putting onion in your socks in the night, like at the bottom of your feet, and put an onion in there and sleep, and when you wake up, apparently your fever may be gone. So I don't know. Let me know if you've tried it before. As always, take a good probiotics. When I'm sick, I take more of these probiotics. I'm not sure about other probiotics brand, how much you can take, but with this brand, I'll put a link up above. I always preach probiotics because it really helps support our immune system and help us fight the viruses naturally better and recover faster. If you have the appetite, remember to consume lots of green vegetables and drink lots of warm water to help remove toxins from your body. But if you don't feel like eating, that's also okay. Don't worry. Some people say that you have to eat so you can fight off the virus, but that's not true. Your body is suppressing your appetite so that it can use the energy into fighting the virus instead of digesting food in your body. And last but not least, 2 things that you shouldn't do when you're having a cold or a fever. Do not drink cold drinks, especially if you're having running nose. And when it comes to fever, most of the time you're having a virus infection, unless you're very sure your doctor took a blood test and it's a bacterial infection. Then if you need to go on antibiotics, then go for it. But most of the time it's a virus infection and antibiotics will not do you any good. Antibiotics will just mess up with your gut bacteria and doesn't support fighting the virus. So there's really no point in taking antibiotics when you have a virus infection. Many people know it now, but just a gentle reminder. I hope you found these tips helpful, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you're new here, consider subscribing to eat, move, and meditate with me to be healthier and happier in life. Thank you for watching Dawn for Life, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye!